Episode 2608 of the number one podcast in Apple Podcasts for job search. You are listening to or watching No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. I started this show in November of 2010. This is the OG of job search podcasts. Recently, we hit episode 2600. No show is even close to that in Apple Podcasts and in a lot of other fields as well. And today's is one about something to make sure you do if you're laid off. Many of you have the inkling to power through, and you got to take a little bit of time to process what's been happening to you and what's up for you. Hope you find this helpful. Give the show a great review wherever you listen to it or watch it. And I just want to remind you, go to my website, thebiggamehunter.us. If you've got questions and want to schedule a session with me just to solve some of your concerns about your job search, hiring better, managing and leading better, different workplace issues, you can schedule what I call a trusted advisor call, 30 minutes for a fee, of course, and I'd be happy to answer your questions. And we'll be back in just one moment. If you've been laid off, if you've been excess, terminated, received a package, whatever term you want to use for it, it's normal to feel overwhelmed, maybe scared, unsure about your future. But taking time to acknowledge and understand these emotions is going to help you heal and refocus your energy so you can present yourself as being world-class in your future interactions. I'm Jeff Altman. I'm nicknamed the Big Game Hunter. I used to hunt down leaders and staff for organizations, did it for a long time and filled a lot of positions. Now I provide no BS career advice and coaching to people globally related to a job search. Your career is a totality, hiring more effectively, managing and leading better, a whole host of different things for you in your career. So I understand the emotional side of this, and most people don't. So I'm just going to remind you of a couple of things that you may tell other people to do, but it's hard to hear it for yourself. Take the time to reflect and to feel what you feel and how you've handled challenging situations in the past. It's an important step in moving forward from a layoff. Reach out to friends, family, a therapist for support and guidance. Now, I want to remind you, your insurance coverage is only going to last for a while. So if you're feeling disturbed or upset or frightened, get in touch with a therapist now while you have insurance coverage and before you have to start paying out of pocket. Remember, a layoff is not a reflection on you, your worth, or your abilities. It's a common issue in the workplace, and it's typically beyond your control. It's not an issue of you and your performance. It's an issue of them and their financial capabilities and decisions that senior management made that are coming home to roost. Focus on your skills and knowledge that you've gained in this position and in previous ones, and how you can use them as part of your job search. Ultimately, it's going to be important to remember that this is a temporary setback and not the end of your career. You're not doomed to failure. Take this opportunity to reassess your goals, consider new career paths that may better align with your skills and interests, and don't be afraid to seek out additional training or education to enhance your skills and increase your chances of finding a new job more quickly. Remember, reaching out for help and support is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of you being mature. Take care of yourself both physically and mentally. Stay out of the refrigerator, work out, do things that benefit you, meditate. If that's something that you've been interested in doing or like doing, take the time to meditate as well. And use this as an opportunity to focus your energy forward-looking and not just simply reflexively going, oh, woe is me, I'm doomed, and thus prepare for your next opportunity. I hope you found this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman. Visit my website, thebiggamehunter.us. There's a ton on the blog that can help you. Plus, you can schedule time for what I call trusted advisor services, where I answer questions from you. And you can also, if you're interested in my coaching you through this transition or in other parts of your career, you can schedule time for a free discovery call to check me out or ask me questions to evaluate me for that. Or you can go right into coaching with me. I want to help. My blog has a ton available for you. Plus, at the website, you can find out about my video courses, books, and guides. Again, a lot there to help. Also want to remind you, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. My network tends to be a lot larger than yours will tend to be. And as a result, it'll give you a greater reach on LinkedIn that may serve you as part of this search. Have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great.